since...
We're going up we're going up Tower Road in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we parked on the side of the road to get the cameras rolling. Eee! Yikes. And there's road construction on this little bitty road. Oh my God.
I'm gonna fall off the mountain. I'm gonna let that truck go.
So let Kenny go. Oh. Ooh, ooh, look. That hairpin curve. Well, they scared as we are. One way, I guess. Oh my God. Oh, that wasn't me, that was my wallet. Sliding on the... Wait, stop. I want you to... Tag behind a little bit more.
Popped your ears yet? I'm gonna fall off the mountain.
Oh, no.
We're still going up. Look down there.
I know. Oh my God, and we got to come down. Oh Lord.
Not down this road.
Yeah, but one just like it on the other side. Ugh. I hope they have a bathroom up here on top.
You can just step on the side of the mountain. Good.
Now roll down.
There's the tower we're gonna go over here. The earthquake didn't come when we're in the tower. Picnic tables. We brought something to eat. We can eat.
What's that truck? They don't know what they're doing. No.
I'm trying to.
Wait, let me get this. Slow down. Okay.
have shown him that if I was.
Well, I will. Oh my God. No. Oh, we made it.
We'll make it.
Hot Springs Mountain Tower. On level 3, which is open air, you will be 656 feet above the city below. Level 2 is just one flight below level 3, and all glass enclosed. There are displays located on this level for your further enjoyment. The 21-story mountain tower was opened in 1983 and is the latest in a series of 3 observation towers that have stood atop Hot Springs Mountain since 1877. Weather permitting, you will be able to see spectacular vistas of the city of Hot Springs. Lake Hamilton and Lake Catherine, 2 of the beautiful lakes that surround Hot Springs, will be visible to the south. The spectacular waterfall mountains that surround the city are also visible. Please watch your step as you exit the elevator and enjoy the view.
Well, how about
This is just 2?
This is the top.
Oh, good.
Thank you. You're welcome.
This feels better than in the elevator.
I couldn't even tell I was going up looking through the camera.
You're supposed to be able to see 70 miles, right?
Oh, here's a, whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
You gotta use a quarter. I don't have any.
Oh,
What?
it's open. Oh,
Are we moving? It feels dizzy up here. Well, maybe this is level 3. Let's go up. Let me just see what it is. Oh, yeah, it's recorded.
oh my God. Is that me you took? Okay.
That's the outside one. Let's go up there. The one upstairs is open outside. Let's go up there. You want to take the stairs or the elevator? Okay.
Yeah, I can't get back in that elevator. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe that goes on higher.
This is it.
I don't think
We're not. This is the level 3 is up here, I guess. Oh, wow.
emergency exit, honey.
Oh, look at our little truck down there. Smile. Ah! Well, this has got to be the top, unless there's more. Not getting the elevator. He's just floating on the breeze. I'm zoomed in. Where'd he go? I lost him. Hey, he's going away from us.
I'm glad we came here.
Me too. I've never been here before.
There's a boat. He's just making a circle.
Keep walking all the way around. It's weird there's nobody here but us. Oh, we're gonna stay. Yeah.
Oh, this is.
And what? Let's see. Today's been a night, one of the nicest days we
That's
had.
long I don't know. 10:45.
Yesterday and today. You made it up top.
Yeah, we walked up Pinnacle Mountain yesterday.
Oh.
Our legs are like there.
But you came up the stairs. See, we did the same thing. I didn't know about that elevator.
Pinnacle Mountain over there by Little Rock, it's 1,104 feet or something like that.
And you had to climb up it. There was no way to get up there.
There was no tram, there was no road. It
My
was
God.
either 1 foot in front of the other one or you don't go up.
And after number 7, it was rock.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, it's not trees and they got the steps kind of made, you know, a little bit for, you know, rock.
Oh my God.
How long did it take y'all to get up?
It's supposed to take 35, 45 minutes. I think it took us an hour. I think it took him an hour. I didn't make it past number 8.
Oh gosh.
10 layers. We went up the west side, and they said if you go up the east side, you're on your hands and knees.
Oh my
Hands and knees. Well, I don't know if
so
that'd be.
steep.
Is that part of the brochure when you get it to go up there?
No, we stopped
Okay.
at the tourist place, and I talked to a ranger. I said, what's the best way? And he made it all the way up to the top.
Are y'all from around?
Sea Rapids Island.
Topography around where we live is not big compared to this at all.
It's pretty flat.
It's basically,
Yellow
yeah, there's
rolling,
some
but
rolling
basically-
hills, there's some hills. Some are kind of steep, but not very many of them are not steep for very long at a time.
When you get in Wisconsin, it's more gentle rolling.
Well,
There's
some
right
places,
dairy up there.
Wisconsin, some of them places, it's pretty steep though.
Yeah, but it's kind of gentle. It's not trees on it. It's a lot of cows and dairy, some of them apple orchards.
No, they're not that high. They're just kind of steep, but they're not awfully high.
But the trees are more leafed out this time of year than what they usually are, like, because it's been warmer. Usually a lot of dogwoods and redwoods. These aren't so much leafed out.
Well, this is open. You can look through this. It's not. You don't have to put a quarter in.
So you can see it up close or further away?
Up close.
Well, when I see it up close, I'm gonna be
Well, see, until we see 70 miles, I think it'll bring.
on our way back. Back? Louisiana?
Visit the natural heritage of Hot Springs National Park, which surrounds the tower. Hot Springs National Park was the first piece of land in the nation to be set aside for its natural resources. Pines, wild dogwoods, and oaks are just some of the numerous kinds of trees which comprise the lovely forested area that you see all around you. At the base of the Hot Springs Mountain, you will find historic Bathhouse Row, the world-famous site of the thermal baths. Most of the 47 hot springs, which gave our city its name, have been covered to prevent contamination. However, 3 open springs and a spring cascade can be seen along Bathhouse Row. You can also visit the lovely Fort Ice Bathhouse, which has been restored to the opulence of the turn of the century and now operates as the National Park Visitor Center. Please watch your step as you exit the elevator. Exit to the right and have a nice day. Main level, please exit to the right.
Has dissatisfaction with your love life caused you to lose interest or avoid intimacy altogether? If so, you're not alone. In fact, 43% of women in America complain of sexual frustrations, ranging from a lack of desire and stamina to just plain boredom. There is a solution. Thousands of women just like you have discovered Impulse. Impulse is an herbal supplement formulated exclusively for the delicate chemistry of a woman's body. The herbal formula found only in Impulse has been scientifically proven to stimulate hormones essential to a woman's sexual wellness, creating longer, more passionate experiences for you and your lover.
There's the truck. We're back down.
Put the flag down while I was done.
We lived. And there's where we were.
She'll be rolling down the mountain when she comes.
Runaway truck!
Shit. Shoot, sorry. Stop! Damn! Stop it, Mark. No. Don't use the brake, just put it in gear. Downtown.
First is
Don't do that, you're scaring me. You know what?
You want to get a look at it?
Yeah, I know. I just want to look at the bottom of this mountain. we made it.
There's a fountain filler right there.
We don't have anything. We'll do it.
Sam's choice. We could pour out here.
We'll do it tomorrow before we leave out.
I'm gonna drink something tonight.
Okay.
Where's the happy?
That's it.
The dumpy home.
They can be happy without us.
The Park Hotel. Bungalow apartments. What's that 2-hour rate to this?
That's
At your service.
Hamilton Lake Resort. Well, we're packed like we're going around the world.
Is it still the same way? Yeah.
201. Shannon's. Oh, shit.
There's your receipt here.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. He's lampshading the floor. There's boxes in here.
Hey.
Don't say hey.
No, the air works in this one.
Oh, wow. That's good.
It is. You got push out. What do you think about this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Better than the other? You like this one better or the other one better?
Oh my God, don't ask me.
This is good.
Okay.
You like this one?
Yeah, I do.
I do too.
Okay, here's your keys, and there's your receipts, guys.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
These are just revised room numbers, right?
Yeah, I'll do that up there.
I bet y'all never had this much trouble with guests.
Oh, we have more trouble. Y'all wasn't any trouble. This is no trouble here. I'll bring your luggage down here, please.
I'll get it.
I got it. I'll come right here anyway.
That's even closer. Sure, thank you. Will that fall off again?
No, it did. I picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
Turn this side.
And take that off or something.
I'll get it, man. You just don't drop it.
You've gone for too much trouble already. Alright.
Oh, thank you.
We just need to do piece by piece.
All right. See y'all later.
Thank you. Thank you, Will.
Okay.
Never. We're just going to keep this and we'll unload it when we come back.
And let's get the hell out of here. I know he's on what in the world they gonna do in here, up in here.
Well, look. This is a different setup.
I know.
Is it still gonna be on?
Look, this is.
You got drawer. Lights. Camera action.
Open the door. Oh. Is that too?
Yeah, put it. You're making out.
Zoom in. What's that?
Sunrise is on. This doesn't matter.
Oh, I do.
See, at least when I don't bother.
Oh my God, what are they doing? Did they see us? We're out on the balcony. And there's, oh my God, you can't see them. There's people coming by the resort. Guess who's sitting over there? Ooh, it's out of focus.
It's the candle.
The candle's making it out of focus, but it's really Mark.
Is that there? We made it.
We made it, Albert.
And we're not checking out.
We're not checking out. Oh my God. There's the birdhouse. Woodlands. Peabody. I'd shoot if a bird stuck his head out. Houses across the lake. This is Hamilton Lake in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
On Albert Pike Road.
On Albert Pike Road. No lifeguard on duty. Drink at your own risk. That's the beach area. This is our room, our suite. Oh my God. A bedroom with 2 queen beds and a TV. A little in-between sink. A big old bathroom. Woo! Yeah. And the kitchen. The door barricaded. A TV, a microwave, food from Cajun Broilers. And what's in the refrigerator, Mark? Oh my goodness! Ice and wine and wine and more ice. Okay. Microwave empty. But we have food. And it's cold in here. Goodbye.
This is Fordite. Ford.
famous for their fried pickles, which we're not having anymore.
One of the only picklers in here at the moment.
We're across from Bathhouse Row in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And after this, we're going into the Fordyce Bathhouse. And after that, who knows? The end.
Well, it keeps on going. Let's go. It keeps on going around.
Oh, those are the little things I used to sit in. Staying back.
There's a whole nother room back there. Oh wow, got the sun coming through now. They've restored this place to its original condition. You gonna taste that water? Built in 1915. Huh? You gonna do what? What? Oh, wow, what was this room? Multi-shower. Wow, you really got sprayed in here. Let's keep on going around. Glass door knobs. Burp. Where? Spittoon? No. women's hydrotherapy room. And this looks like an institution. Might be that right there for your feet. Place just keeps going. Windows. The kill where you got wrapped up. It's the planes.
Tablets, and bathhouses, wild mushrooms at risk of right.
Syphilis.
This is a Hubbard tub for syphilis.
Oh, syphilis.
Mercury rose.
This is like the Titanic. Toilet, women, toilet. Oh wow. I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
one?
two. Let's go see what's on two. Oh shit.
Tower potty. That's special. There's a man sitting on there that's big, everybody looks just like him.
Here's a question of honesty. When babies, no one will harm if it will make you feel uncomfortable.
Are you ready there? Yes, ma'am. Please turn your back.
So, clad like an ancient Roman, you are ready to experience one of civilization's oldest pleasures. To draw a fresh bath of hot springs thermal water takes just a minute or two. The water's natural temperature of 143 degrees will be adjusted to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 Celsius. The tubs are large, and you can stretch out full length with comfort. For a tall person, this would be a rare bathing luxury. The water has no distinct taste. Many consider it beneficial and take it home by the jugful. Now relax.
I left a big fart for those people.
Only after you experience it do you understand why it's so popular with happy people and families.
Yoo-hoo! There you are. You want to sit back here? Okay.
Down here in the yellow awning is the Cheyenne Trading Post. Everything there is authentic Native American, including the owners. Real nice folks. And here is Bare Necessities and Candlelight Gallery at the corner. You get 10% off everything in those stores with your discount coupon. The sign down here, $79 a night. That includes everything right down to salt, pepper, and the shaker. This is their office right here on the right. Up ahead is Willow Beach Resort. They have the various size cabins and motel rooms right on lake frontage. And all this only 1 block from the Hot Springs Mall. The building right in front of us is the office for Willow Beach Resort, and the one right behind it is their largest cabin. That's an 8-room cabin. It will accommodate 13 people at one time. We appreciate them for allowing us to use their ramp so that we can give a complete water ride.
Oh my God.
Alright, now before we enter the water, I want to stress the fact that your safety is the most important part of this tour. We have the overhead life preservers. The adults are on the sides, children's down the middle, and adults and kids on the back. And anyone that would like to either don one of those or simply have one down beside you, feel free to do so. I'm going to show you how to properly don one of them, and we'll be ready for our water ride. These are very simple to put on. Simply unsnap them from the D-ring in the front, unwrap the strap, pull them apart so that your head is slipped through the hole, take your glasses off and slide your head through. Then you can bring the strap under your arm, around your back, and clip it back into the D-ring and pull it to tighten it up and take up the slack. Like I say, anybody wants to either wear one or have one beside you, go right ahead. That's what they're there for. Now they are held down by buttons for
Do you want one? Hold the camera. It's rolling.
Yep, leave it alone.
Scooter.
Oh, well, here.
Well, if we need it, I'll show you if we start
I
sinking.
want it now. Oh.
Are you going to put it on?
Yes, ma'am. It was a company that started these over 40 years ago here. And they're out of business.
That's right. Turn it over.
The Coast Guard has made sure that could never happen again. We have all kinds of new equipment on these to prevent that. The drivetrain itself is surrounded by tubes to keep the water out, and they have rubber boots on the ends of them. And apparently one of the boots had come off on the back end. They're held on with clamps, and either they didn't put the clamp on or it slipped off, and the water was coming in, and the main pump, which pumps about a stream of water about that big, about 30 feet high if it is on, and it wasn't working because the keyway was, or the key in the keyway was either missing or sheared, so it wasn't pumping the water back out. And at the time, they didn't have any high water lights or alarms or anything to notify the driver that water was coming on board. And by the time she realized it, that it was too late.
Oh, why did we get in the waterway?
I beg your pardon? There was, I think there's 21 on board at the time and 13 drowned. Bill, has everybody been behaving back there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, when we get out on the water, you'll have one other little job to do. If anybody decides that water looks so inviting that they jump in, man or woman, you holler, man overboard, and we'll decide if we want to go back and get them or not.
Okay.
Now, if I see anybody in distress out there on the water, I'm going to pull them on board and charge them $11.
Okay.
I want to point out my little sign right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it says your captain works for tips. That's true. That's how we make a living. We provide a service just like a waiter or waitress. And since I realize your appreciation's my bread and butter, I'll do everything I can to make this a highlight of your visit here. I have some high-tech equipment to prepare right here. There we go. My little rubber band. I'll put my prop into gear now.
Oh.
Transmission into gear, and I just turned this bus into a little ducky boat. Now we're ready. Now please don't try this at home. Water's probably about 55 degrees right now, so I'm going to enter nice and gently so we don't get anybody wet. It's cool yet. Alrighty then, I can take my wheels out of gear now. I don't need them till we get ready to come off the water. And this big old prop, we'll put dust all over this part of the lake. The boat dock's here for the guests up will be. If you bring your boat or if you rent or lease one while you're here, it'll be right there handy anytime you want to use it. My favorite boat out here is this one on the right. That's the Coast Guard Auxiliary Patrol. We have a lot of kids on their water toys in the summertime that just love to come up and try to spray everybody down on the duck ride. And that's against the federal law to interfere with the operation and safety of a Coast Guard protected vessel. So they keep a real close eye on them and keep us safe out here on the water. We really appreciate them for that. I love my job. Does that make me a grunt-old employee? I've always wondered that. As I mentioned, this is Lake Hamilton, one of the 3 lakes surrounding Hot Springs. We also have Lake Catherine and Lake Whitestall. 3 of the lakes are man-made lakes formed by the Washita River. It extends from the Washita Mountains down near the Mississippi River at Louisiana. Blakely Dam is the one that forms Lake Washita. When Blakely was completed back in 1959, it was the largest earth dam in the world. And Lake Washita was the largest man-made lake in the world at the time. Lake Washita has a 975-mile shoreline. It is 45 miles from one end to the other, and it covers an area of 49,000 acres. Lake Hamilton here is quite a bit smaller than Lake Washita. It is 18 miles from one end to the other, has a 240-mile shoreline, and it covers an area of 7,200 acres. Lake Catherine, about 3 miles to our left, is the smallest of the three. It's only about 6 miles long. All 3 of the lakes and dams are owned by Arkansas Power and Light Company, now called Energy. During the winter months, they'll drop the level of Lake Hamilton down. One reason they do that is as a form of flood control. Back in 1990, we had 2 major flash floods in one 24-hour period, dropping 16 inches of rain in this area in 4 hours. That rose the level of Lake Catherine by more than 40 feet that week. Lake Catherine is the only lake I know of in the whole world that has a horse racing track in the bottom of it. The Essex, the other track in Hot Springs around the turn of the last century, was located where Lake Catherine is today. Lake Washita has a whole town in the bottom of it. Old Buckville was located where Lake Washita is. And in just a few more minutes, I'll tell you what we have in the bottom of Lake Hamilton. As you probably already guessed, but I think I've got that all figured out. Most of the men were already off the war. In 43 and 44, when General Motors built 23,000 of these trucks up in Michigan, and the women were in the factories. The women built all of these trucks. Yeah, they did a fine job. And the reason they're lasting so long is the men are driving them. Yeah, I told my wife that, and I didn't see her for 3 days. Finally, the swelling went down in my right eye, and I could get a little glimpse of her. I'm not going to try that again. The ducks that you see stateside never did make it to war. Most of them, the Army took to war, they would sink them instead of bringing them back home. That's the way the Army does stuff. But they were only getting about $50 a piece for salvage if they brought them back. At the time, they didn't feel like that was even worth the effort, so they put a gallon of gas in them, pull out all the blood, send them out to the ocean, and let them sink. There are probably only about 3,500 ducks left today in various conditions. The first duck ride of this type was at the Wisconsin Dells over 45 years ago. Second ones in the nation were right here in Hot Springs over 40 years ago. Right after that, Branson, Missouri started some up. Now they're all over the country. Here on our left is my favorite place to rent water toys on Lake Hamilton. That is the Salty Dog. Everything they have is brand spanking new. They buy new water toys every year and rent them out all summer long, and then the day after Labor Day put those up for sale. Up ahead is Docker's Porch Bar and Grill. Very popular here on Lake Hamilton. They have all kinds of good things to eat there. In fact, their chef is a former executive chef at the Governor's Mansion in Little Rock. Present your duck ticket stub for a special discount at Docker's. They'll have live entertainment this weekend. Fine Line will be playing, and that's featuring one of our duck drivers, Captain Richards. I'm going to put my wheels in four-wheel drive, low range now. It's that easy. I'm glad these aren't lockout hubs. But the proper pushes up to the ramp now, and the front wheels then start pulling us right out of the water. At that time, I have to be very careful not to give it too much gas, or the weight and torque of this duck would snap that rear axle like a chicken leg. My boss would jump on me like a duck on a June bug if I did that. But as you'll see, this old duck is plenty powerful enough to crawl up this hill at a snail's pace with no problem. I have my pumps on now, and it'll pump out what little water it does on. This one usually takes about a pint on a 20 to 25 minute water ride. It can take that much. I'm taking my prop out of gear now. We don't allow the big old propeller to turn on land unless we get some small vehicle tailgating that we want to get rid of. Now I'll shift back to two-wheel drive, high range. That's what I drive on land in. I like to back up just a little bit and take some pressure off of this transfer case. That makes shifting a whole lot easier. Me, 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 me. Kind of duck. Back to neutral and very gently put these sticks in their place. Put my high-tech equipment on, that'll keep it from jumping out of gear going down the highway. I turn my little ducky boat back into a bus. We'll get the life jackets put back on, then be ready to head back into town. Crystal Falls Water Slide, 2 parks for the price of 1. They're open weekends until Memorial Day, the 28th of May, and then they'll be open every day during the summer. Past that, you can follow Mill Creek Road to Panther Valley Riding Stables. You can rent their horses any way you'd like, ride the mountain trails, and see the country just the way God made it, right in its natural beauty. That'll be the home of our passion play this summer called The Witness, a musical drama of the birth, life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, as told and sung by the Apostle Peter. The record attendance here at OP is 76,000 people. That's more than double the population they came from and assembled on that wall in 1964.
Well, that's supposed to say 9:51. There it is, on the microwave in the kitchen. It's Thursday evening. It's 9:51 p.m. Mother and I have just gotten done eating. We have all the lights turned out, candles going. I'm gonna come sit on the balcony and talk about what we did today. No? Then just sit here and tell us what we did while we're on the bed.
What did we do?
I'm looking at you, but I can't see you. Well, the last thing on the tape that we saw was the end of the duck tour, I think. Or the Jesus whizzing by on the, on the tape. So what did we do? We went on a duck tour.
Then
we walked around, went through a bathhouse.
We bought some plastic jugs and got water from the natural hot springs, and it was hot coming out of the spigot. And there were people all day long bottling that water and putting it in their vehicles and taking it home. One lady must have been there an hour and had her car trunk full of bottles filled with that water. And the man at the guest center told us there's a man that drives from 70 miles east of Nashville, Tennessee to Hot Springs and has a 350-gallon drum tank that he fills up with that water, and he does that once a month. So,
and he was how old?
I don't know.
He was older than the man that was telling the story to us, and the man said that he looks 20 years younger than he did.
So we need to move to Hot Springs and drink that water.
Well, that old lady was pretty strong carrying those jugs
She
today.
was. She looked 100, but she could carry more jugs than I could. And that's why I didn't offer to help her.
I enjoyed our tour guide today on the duck tour.
Yeah,
He was nice and
everyone at Hot Springs has been super extra nice. It's like we're in a movie set, and everybody is scripted, and everybody is so nice.
They couldn't have been any nicer. If they'd have wiped our ass for us.
That's
they couldn't have
right.
been any nicer.
And I wish they had her. As much as I've shit here.
Well, me too. So then we went to Cajun Boilers again.
Twice.
Again, last night and tonight, and got takeout.
That's
Last night, what did we have to eat last night? Let's tell.
Red beans and rice, hush puppies. I had a shrimp po' boy. Tonight I had fried shrimp and red beans and rice and hush puppies. So tomorrow's trip home will be very interesting.
Last night I had fried catfish and fried shrimp and red beans and rice and hush puppies. And tonight I had blackened catfish and grilled shrimp as well as fried shrimp and red beans and rice and hush puppies and gumbo that was just too greasy to eat. So I didn't eat it.
Before we got here, as we drove up from Bossier to Hope and went through Arkadelphia, we stopped at a couple of places. And first place, I got a 6-ounce Coke, old-time Coke bottle with Savannah, Georgia on the bottom.
Want a Coke?
And I want a Coke. And
So it's a Savannah Coke.
then we went to Scooters. Ooh.
Oh my God, Scooters.
We don't want to talk about Scooters. Then we came here and we've had a wonderful time. Wonderful. Best time I think I've had in it.
We saw a boat today that said Savannah on the back.
We have Savannah sightings.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. So, it's time to say goodnight.
And we had, well, tonight we had our dinner on the deck, on the balcony, and watched the sunset after Survivor went off and Elizabeth was voted off the show. We sat outside and had our dinner and drank some wine and watched the sunset and listened to the birds, and then eventually they were all quiet, and then all you could hear was crickets.
And now we're going to bed.
I'm about to get up to the hot tub and then spend a little bit of time in there and then come back and go to bed.
And in the morning we'll get up whenever we wake up. No alarm clock, we're on vacation. And take a leisurely drive from here to Nashville, Tennessee. And be so happy to sleep in our own beds, even though this has been a wonderful trip. No place like home.
Exactly.
No place like home.
Can we even see outside tonight? It's so dark in here, I can see the viewfinder light on you.
There's a house light that's making it do
Look at the
9:55
Look at the viewfinder light on the bed.
p.m.
It's total darkness in the viewfinder, so we'll have to watch this video and see if it actually recorded anything. But I don't think it did, except our voices, and that's all that counts. I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mark.
Good night.
Good night, John boy. Good night, Elizabeth.
Go to bed. Get to sleep. I love you. Bye.